The themes in today's guided message are stuckness, feeling stuck or blocked, new territory, entering new territory within yourself and also in your external life, and alignment, energetic alignment. So let's start with stuckness. If you've been feeling a little stuck, some things that would help are structures and systems. So what sort of structures, systems, and practices do you have in place? So look at those. And this can also have to do with priorities. What are the priorities? And there may be a little shift in priorities happening. We want to look at the wholeness of life. So sometimes we can get tweaked a little too much to one side or the other, too much work, not enough play. Are there times with friends and family and nature? It's a good time to look at your priorities, especially as you're looking at system structures and practices, and kind of reassess and look at if things have gotten a little off balance. And sometimes priorities are not just what our brain and our mental function thinks that is important, that we should be doing. We have to look at and invite ourselves to pay attention to other aspects of ourselves too. What is your soul maybe wanting more of? Your soul might be whispering a priority to you that your mind is busy not paying attention to. So looking at all parts of ourselves and gathering our priorities from there so it has more wholeness to it, that it includes our whole being, includes all parts of ourselves, even the parts that may be a little more quiet and subtle. Those are really important parts and powerful parts. So we don't want to neglect these other important parts of ourselves. And when we pay attention to these parts, we feel greater clarity. If we get too much in a certain aspect of ourselves, we can become less clear. So when we include the wholeness of who we are in all these different aspects, we actually can experience more clarity and greater feelings of well-being and wholeness. Now, let's talk about alignment. This is another piece that came through, and the guidance that is being offered is to feel into your desires and longings, those true deep longings, and link those up with source, whatever that means to you. Source, a higher field of energy that can hold those and support you in those. So source, the divine spirit, or just a higher frequency field of energy, and link that up. In energy medicine, there's actually a part of the energy anatomy that is called the soul seat. So if you can imagine this place right here in your upper chest, that's this beautiful light that is holding all your longings and desires. And imagine that light linking up to source, and work with that alignment and let that alignment inform you, hold you, guide you. The message right now is that we want to rest and cultivate this alignment and rest in that alignment and not struggle to maybe push or pull or move. The image that came was like this feeling of stuckness, that whichever action or movement you take, it kind of just isn't, feels like you're not getting unstuck, things aren't flowing. So, the image was like being caught in the brambles in the forest, you just couldn't get out of it, or those Chinese finger traps where you pull and it just gets tighter and tighter. So or with the alignment right now. Now, as you connect in with that beautiful, the light of your longings, imagine that linking up to source, then allow that light. You can even do this right now with me. Allow the light and that alignment to trickle down into your sixth chakra, your fifth, down into the heart, your third chakra, your second chakra, below the belly button, down to your root chakra and down into the earth. Feel that vertical alignment and let it hold you and support you. That's going to begin to allow an unfolding and an opening, the unstuckness to clear, and things will unfold and become clearer. But right now, we just want to be okay in the stillness of the alignment and let that alignment nourish and nurture you and hold you and integrate. So if there's an area in there that feels a little tension, so sometimes when we're experiencing stuckness or uncertainty, you might feel a little tension in the belly or your heart or your throat, wherever you might feel a little tension. I want you to bring some extra light into there within this vertical alignment. And just breathe and know that things are going to unfold, and you can just rest and let the alignment support you. And then when action does come, or some clarity does come, or something unfolds, then it will be more aligned with your true self. You'll feel very authentically expressing. So there'll be authentic action and choice, really aligned with your longings, with your authenticity and your truth. So we are, we're entering into some new territory inwardly and outwardly in life. And so sometimes, we need some supports with that. And this is, so sometimes when we're moving into some new territory internally or externally in our life, things are changing, or there's some new territory we're entering. Sometimes we can come across some things we need to work out, some blockages, and it can feel like a stuckness comes up. So entering new territory can be like this expansion, and then expansion, though, as we come back into manifestation and taking action, we may run into some things that are there that need to be cleared, worked out. It's a growth edge, and there are parts within the territory we have been in that are shifting or being invited to shift and grow or dissolve. So it's natural to be experiencing, as you're entering new territory, to be experiencing some stuff that may not feel great because it's wanting to shift and transform. So the piece about alignment is a piece that's going to help with the parts, the things that may be keeping things stuck, that may be not congruent with the new territory, with the expansion. The message that came is that as things do unfold and know what the next step is, there's going to be this real beautiful piece of grace, and to remember that piece of grace, moving forward with grace, love, and kindness, and that you can move forward in a relaxed way, that it can be new, like this kind of new way of experiencing that can be filled with grace, love, and kindness. And there's this nobility, like this inner, integrous, noble sort of inner strength and grace with that. It has a lot of honor, truth, and depth, and dignity. So that's something to look forward to. The message was that a lot of sort of this new territory can be beyond the usual, beyond the ordinary, a chance to experience something different, and that believing in yourself is really important. Believe in yourself, trust your longing, your vision, and the alignment. And the thing is, like, even though it's new territory, there's this sense of it feeling like a relief, like more like home, like more like something you can just relax into and rest into. So it's new territory, but the new territory seems to be really grounded in this beautiful foundation of alignment with who you are, almost like a harvest of all that you've been working, all the work you've done in the past, like this harvest now. And the final message that comes for us is about balance, life balance, and there may be some lifestyle adjustments that could be helpful. So look at that. And also it's balance of mental, emotional, spiritual, physical. So all of these are part of our wholeness and our well-being. So they're all important. So is there any area that's been neglected or you've thought, that's not important? Well, it is. They're all important for your wholeness, how you feel, and moving through life in a way that is aligned and right for you and beneficial. So look at balance and remember the importance of this circle of wholeness.